I expect nothing but an amazing game here on Vonnie Research Station, and it's going to start very
Could
soon.
not agree more. And we want to thank everyone, especially those of you who have been sitting with us for the full 4 hours of the group. Want to, for those who did miss it, we ended up seeing KellerMaN advance on earlier into the #1 spot in the group, but this is going to determine who's going to advance out #2 and end up playing versus Peely Peely. Let's go ahead and jump into our final game, Droopy. Take it away with that first player introduction.
With pleasure, man. We do have here at the very top of Vonnie Research Station the player who likes walking spines over to his opponent. Maybe we'll see it again. Playing for Team Gravity, guys, is going to be Gamja.
And his opponent spawning down in the bottom side of the map. We have the red Zerg player representing Team BrwL Esports. It is the Zerg who likes to proxy spore crawlers in his opponent's base. It is PandaBearMe. So, Droopy, this begs a very, very important question. Are you a spine man or a spore man? Do you proxy spines or do you proxy spores? Or do you just 10 pool? What kind of Zerg are you, Droopy?
Well, to answer your first question, is it me doing this spining or me getting spined?
Of course, proxying the spines in your opponent's base, or spores
Oh, well,
in your
of course,
opponent's main base.
Of course I'm all about spining.
All right, well then you are not a PandaBearMe man who leaves in the 10 pool, the 10 pool gas, and 3 guys on gas. Be a straight up. Oh, sorry, 2 guys on gas. Only 2 guys on gas.
That's
So
interesting.
this feels to me it's either a mistake, and I hope it's not a mistake in this important game, or it feels to me like a speed build. And he doesn't want to like overmine on gas. He's got this nicely timed out, but no, he's getting ready to build a baneling nest, and there it is.
Oh, Temple Bane.
So, is this going to be slow Zerglings with banelings?
Yeah.
I'm trying to reason why having 2 guys on gas would make sense for this.
No, that's exactly what it is. He's going to try to sneak those banelings into the mineral line of Gamja. Ballsy. So ballsy. In the elimination game.
Oh
There
my
is
god,
no
look at these
fallback.
Overlord rallies. Look at these Overlord rallies. They're not going to see
He's not gonna
any of
catch
these
it.
Zerglings.
Not going to catch it at all.
Oh my
Oh
god, look
my
at the rally
gosh.
points on PandaBearMe's Zerglings. He's sending them around the area in the center. He's trying to keep them out of
Yeah.
Overlord vision. Finally,
Who
2 of them.
doesn't see
Just
it?
2. Just 2 though. This is a normal time to see him, and it doesn't matter. It's way too late. The Zerglings are already inside the space.
Oh man, the spawning pool is not finished yet here for Gamja. It's about to though, as he's microing his drones as best as he can. He has enough
trying to buy
energy,
time.
or not energy, minerals to put down a spine, but cancels it. Now he puts it back.
Well, he sees the banelings being morphed in at the ramp. He knows the timer is on right now. He has to make something happen. He has to save himself before those banelings finish up. And at least has to be prepared. He's got to finish up that spine crawl. The banelings are coming in. The drones are running frantically, but they're closing up right now. Oh, he's getting so close to taking massive amounts of damage. But behind this, it doesn't matter because the Zerglings are still doing good damage as these drones run around frantically.
Oh man, this micro from Gamja is so crazy. He's splitting the drones everywhere, but is it enough? There's still 2
There's
banes.
so many alive. And the
Spine
spine
being
crawl's gonna
focused
go
down.
down. There's 2 banelings still left over, and they're gonna be getting oh my god. And PandaBearMe takes the drone lead. Oh my god, he's taking a massive drone lead. He kills off the
think-
queen.
PandaBearMe's got it. He's got it.
Wow.
And that's it.
PandaBearMe upsetting the group, taking out possibly one of the favorites to win the RSL. Not just the group, not just the match, to win the RSL. PandaBearMe guts him straight out in game #3, no fear. And wow, advances on out of the group.
You know what? That was such a ballsy move, and I love it. You know why? Because it's Vonnie Research Station.
Yes!
Zergs like to play greedy. I
Oh.
can wall this ramp. Easy peasy. But wait, it's not even going to get to that. And remember...
in-base natural. I can take a hatch first, and then gas, and then pool. I can delay my spawning pool.
Right.
It perfect read on Gamja that game. That was really very excellently played. And I gotta say also, I don't know if it was patience or just like those banelings, man. Those banelings, I wanted them to blow up so many times. But the more that I think about it, the more I think, damn, that was really, really smart of how patient he was with not just blowing up those banelings on a couple of drones, because it kept the drones running. It stopped them from mining, because as long as the banelings exist, they have to keep running. If those banelings detonate, suddenly, wait a second, okay, the drones can start to go back to mining, and maybe you just pull some of them and try and deal with the Zergling threat. But no, he keeps those banelings alive, keeps the threat real, stops all mining, and just secures himself that victory. Oh, that was such a beautiful game.
Yeah, and you know, it goes back to earlier when we're talking about it's a race to who can get aggressive faster, and that was the ultimate thing. I mean, other than that 6 pull, but really, PandaBearMe rose to that challenge, and that's why he is going to be moving on to the round of 8. And what a way to finish out tonight's series of games, guys. Group C has come to a close. And that's another 12 people. Or no, that's how many more people tomorrow? So 6 people now we know who are going to be in the round of 8. And tomorrow's going to be that last group, Group D, also at the same time. And I'm sure you guys would all love to be back here for that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was really, really awesome to see. Now we know KellerMaN is going to be facing off versus Zeal in the round of 8. Peely going to be facing off versus PandaBearMe. And there's still the question, who is going to be stuck with Bly? Oh, boy. Who gets stuck with Bly, the king of online tournaments? And, of course, Sonic, another very, very solid Terran player who I will say he is actually really solid. He's not as well known, and he took a long break from StarCraft, but that actually puts him in a really nice spot where there is not that much research available on Sonic. Not as many people really know that much about how he's playing and everything, unless you're looking back really, really far back to seeing how he's playing.
Exactly.
So that's going to be very, very cool. Should be very, very fun. If you guys want to tune in for that Group D, it's going to be happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. BioIce, Creature, Soloist, and Key 2. It's going to be a very, very awesome group. I know I talked a little bit about BioIce and his Zerg versus Zerg. If you like Mutalist play, if you want to learn about Mutalist play, tomorrow is a good group to come in on and go check out how BioIce plays versus Key 2 if they end up facing off against each other. Well, actually, yeah, that's the second match that's going to be happening tomorrow. So,
yeah, I think today's games are living proof that ZVZs can be entertaining. And,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Right,
just yes. I have nothing else to say.
For sure, for sure. So, again, big shout out to Rival Gaming for putting on this event, as well as BrwL Esports for sponsoring some of that prize pool. And a big thanks, of course, to all of you viewers for joining us here tonight, as you do have a lot of options for StarCraft, but you made the right one, so pat yourselves on the back. And Feardragon, man, been a pleasure casting with you again. Hopefully we can collaborate more in the future. And where can we find you?
Man. Well, first of all, you can probably find me on my vacations in the Bay Area, but we'll talk about that later. You can find me over on Twitter, Twitch, everything, Patreon, like literally if you can think of it, Feardragon64. And you might be able to weird me out by finding stuff that I set up when I was like 8 years old, because that's how long I've had that ID. So anything you can think of, if you want to pick one thing to do it, like follow me on, do it on Twitter, because I like Twitter followers. And yeah, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I want to give a huge shout out to just the RSL, because it's phenomenal. I love seeing more of these kind of solo leagues, or even just like the team leagues and everything that get popped up, and things that just need a little bit more attention. So again, we've been stressing it. I've been talking about it a good bit during this broadcast, but seriously, it's not that difficult. Got some StarCraft friends? Send them a link. Say, hey, there's some really awesome matches happening for the RSL. Do this tomorrow. When the RSL starts and you decide to tune in, send a link to your friends. Say, hey, there's some really awesome matches. You should watch this with me, because you should have seen some of the games that we saw yesterday. There were some amazing ZVZs where someone was proxying spore crawlers and making it work. So seriously, give some love to the RSL. Follow this channel right here. Follow them on Twitter. Give some love to Rival Esports for making the event possible. And yeah, that's it from me, man.
Yeah, well said, man. Make sure you keep up with Feardragon and his Ladder Heroes event that's coming up soon. And as far as me, been a pleasure casting for you guys for RSL. Won't be here tomorrow, but hopefully I'll be back for round of 8. Otherwise, you can keep up with me on Twitter, .com/DroopyTown, @DroopyTown, as well as my Twitch. I'm starting to stream some Terran Ladder now, so hopefully you guys can join me for that. So yeah, twitch.tv/DroopyTown as well. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you'll be here tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good night.